Hey, it's your boy Derek over here. Just open up the camera. As I'm talking right now, I'm doing some work right now. I just watched the Detroit and versus New York game. Like, oh my goodness, bro, that game was pretty close. KD did so at the end, so that really sucks. But like, really, just goes to show you how better Detroit is as a team this year. They really wasn't supposed to really come this far. Even to be in the playoffs is a blessing for them. So I'm just congratulate Detroit for even making it this far, playing New York, which is, New York is actually having a rough time even beating them because most of the games are pretty close. Pretty sure it was a blowout game one. I'm not gonna check it out, do my research or anything. Just a one take video. I ain't gonna cap, guys. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. This is like the one class I'm like, I blank out at, bro. Yo, like every other class, bro, I'm like, man, this class, I got the gist of it. Yo, it's crazy because this is the only class where I'd be like, I'm gonna shut down the phones, shut down everything, focus, and I still don't even understand what's going on in the freaking class. I got a freaking like a new interest into funk music, so that's cool, I hardly understand any of the words they're saying, but like, bro, who cares about the words? The beat drop. Former OK Geometry Dash player here. I love beats. Funk just got all the hype music, and I'm like, dang, that's pretty damn good. So I'm just hype up to that when I'm feeling down, which is like mostly every single day because I don't know, I'm not an energetic guy, so I'm not really that high up any day of the week. It's just kind of like straightforward, do this and then do that and then sleep and then do it over again. It's just a routine. Of course, when something surprising happens, I got the like whole day to think about. I'm like, dang, what am I gonna do? I do this, I should do this, maybe I should do this. You know what I'm saying? If measure DBF equals 47 degrees and measure FCE equals 68 degrees, what is measure DAE? Does it gotta be equal to 180? Hold on, let me see if it adds up to 180. I'm not a math machine, so I gotta add it physically. You know what I'm saying? 7 plus 8. 15. Remainder 1. 7 plus 4.
Nigga, you gotta be ashamed of yourself, nigga. Real talk. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. All that you is.
11. So that'll be 115. So you just gotta subtract 180 from 115. Alright? And that should be the measure of DAE. Well, that's what I think the measure of DAE is because that's my thinking in the math work. So I'm explaining my thinking. So there is that. So we can't subtract with 0. Gotta add the 10. Take away the 8. Get the 7. Turns into 7. 10 minus 5. What's that? 5. Thank you very much. 7 minus 1 is 6. And 65. This is 65. Okay, so measure of DAE should be 65 degrees. The 3 midpoints of a triangle should equal 180. Just like how the 3 sides of a triangle should equal 180. Does the 3 sides of a triangle equal 180 though? 3 sides of a triangle is 180. So I thought 3 sides of midpoints are also 180. Alright, so we did the second question, baby. We did the second question, bro. Progress. I'm also doing no calculator because, bro, I feel like a calculator could low-key be brain rotting our brains. Listen to me for a second, bro. Think about it. Because I used to be a really good mathematician, low-key. Then in high school and middle school, I used to start using a lot of these freaking calculators, back in elementary. we used to do those freaking times table things like we at the start of the day, like, oh, that's easy. Oh yeah. But nowadays I'm like, dang, what the freak is this? The simplest things, bro. I'm talking, bro. The calculator is running our brains, man. Like, bro, I had to sit there and think about 4 plus 7, bro. That's crazy. If the perimeter of a triangle ABC is 42 units, segment DE equals 8 units, and segment AB equals 14 units, find the length of segment DF. So DF 42, 8, 14. I don't really see a pattern there. You said it's 42 units, right? So okay, I got it. The whole triangle is 42 units. I got two known numbers, 8 and 14. They said the perimeter of the triangle, so I gotta add it. That's what perimeter means. All right, I gotta add 14 and 18. Those are both of the units for both segments. And then I gotta add the next segment. I gotta get to 42 because that's the whole triangle, 42 units. 14 plus 8 is 22 units. So now I just gotta add, I gotta subtract actually 42 from 22, the number we just got. Right, that'll be 20. Wow, that was easy. Okay, so it'll just be 20, I guess. Segment DF equals 20 units. My lead fell off. Look at this tiny lead right here. Tiny lead, bro. Not even a little bit. And I got no eraser. Jesus Christ, I got the broke starter pack. I don't even know. Just remember it's right here and then throw it away. Alright, so we did question 2 and question number 3. Honestly, guys, I'm just doing this for me, actually, like, cause I feel like cause like, low key, bro, my time has been used up on YouTube, recording. So I'm like, why not record me doing homework and actually get my homework done? You know what I'm saying? Given the triangle and information above, describe all things you know. The reason that supports it. This should be information about sides and angles. Oh wait, I know this about this. The midpoints form a triangle that resembles the original triangle. Revisit your data from the earlier investigation. Observe the perimeters for both the given triangle and the triangle formed by joining the midpoints. What observations can you make? Will this always be true? And I got the actual calculator. No smartphones, no nothing. Straight up calculator, bro. Let's make an observation. That'll be the last things for this work right here. I was putting the original triangle numbers, their sides. I was halving the numbers to see if they equal the same as the mixed segments when you form a triangle, but no, it wasn't consistent. Well, I'm low key, bro. Low key, no. I'm like low key. This kind of works, bro, because the numbers are not too like off with each other. I might have like measured it wrong, so like I feel like the right measurements. I feel like this theory would have been right. But like the number measurements are like a little bit off. That's why I'm like iffy about it, but like low key, I kind of like this analogy, like that word.
When explaining something, an analogy is a way of making a comparison between two different things to help clarify an idea or concept. By showing how one thing is similar to another in a particular way, analogies make unfamiliar or complex ideas easier to understand. For example, saying, "Life is like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get," uses the familiar experience of picking chocolates to explain the unpredictability of life. An analogy goes beyond just pointing out a similarity. It uses that comparison to make a specific point, or to explain how something works.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say it. Because look, it's crazy. It's working, bro. I'm gonna say, okay, I got one observation. When you have the sides of the given triangle, it equals the sides of the mid segments. So that means mid segments are half of the original. I think this will always be true if you measure the sides carefully. And that's it, guys. I did the work. I did the work. Alright, thank you guys for joining me on this journey. I'm doing my work. I don't think nobody watches, but just put it out there, I guess. Have a good day. Hopefully I give you like an idea to do your homework too. You know, whatever. If you're a kid, hope you stay in school. Do what you gotta do. I'm gonna throw this lead in the garbage. Peace out. Thank you.